What's up, everybody? Welcome to Thomas Christ Live. I, of course, am Thomas Christ. And today I am performing the entire The Creator album that just came out at midnight today, wherever you live, or in some cases, it's already tomorrow in Australia. Let's say hello to the people that are here. Who do we got? We've got Gorsium, we've got Frigsy, we've got Jade Star, we've got Mark Bro. Good to see you here, Mark. We've got Dragon Lady, Music Experience. We have Dave Fox, and we have Barry Glenn, and we have Bear. Good to see you, Bear. And I'm sure Gregory O'Sullivan is here. Hello, Gregory. How are you doing? Russ is here. Good to see you, Russ. And Joe. I knew where Barry was. Joe couldn't be far behind. All right, so that was the first track on the album. That was Optimized Performance. That one was actually created. I mentioned in the chat over on YML. That was created in a 3-hour live stream. It was back in way back in like December, I think. But anyway, it was an interesting experience. I had never done that before. That was certainly a first-time experience for me. So the next track on the album is a little song, and this was probably the first song that you heard from the album if you've been around for a while. This one's called Right About Now, and I'm going to play it right about now.
Through your veins. If you don't have it, just feel it. Get it straight to your brain. Feel the fire burning inside you. It ignites us all somehow. Never tire. Connect the wire, exploding.
That was Right About Now, the second track on The Creator new album. Have anybody else that has come in? Let me see. Hey, Hambo's here. Welcome, Hambo. Welcome, John David Lees. Thought I saw a couple other people. Let me just take a quick look. Jazzco. Welcome, Jazzco. Glad to see you. All right, so that was the second track, Right About Now. If you don't have the album, you can pick that up. Links are down in the description. There's a Song Whip link and a link, I think, to directly to the iTunes store. So go ahead and pick that up. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. But if you need a little more convincing, I'm gonna go on to the next track, and that one is called Genesis Generation. Here we go. That was Genesis Generation, the third track on The Creator. Welcome, Dragon Lady. Music. Oh, I did say hello to you. I'll tell you, when you start these streams, your mind just goes and it turns to mush. And I don't know why. I can't figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out. But it's just something that happens. And, yeah, it's a thing. If you start live streaming, you'll see. What does Frigsy has to say? The dog does not appreciate being made to dance at this time of night. Well, you never know. You might have maybe you have a night dog. That could be. You do have some cool things to show you. I do have merch available, and I'm gonna attempt to show you what I'm wearing right now because it perfect timing. It came in today. I wasn't sure if it would. Anyway, got the creator shirt. You can get this shirt with the creator art on it. Let me try to show it to you there. And it says the creator on it. And you could pick that up. Let me try to fix my camera here now. Because I have to mess up my camera to do that. Anyway, you can pick that up. A link is down in the description. There's a Teespring link. And I did make a code. You can use the code the creator for a 7% discount. But wait, that's not all. Let me show you what else you can have. This also came in today. You can have your very own Thomas Christ mug. And it has the website address on the back, so you never forget where to go. So you can get that, you can drink your coffee with a Thomas Christ mug. That's right. There's also a t-shirt with this logo on it. That hasn't come in yet for me. But and there's also a t-shirt, and I have one coming in with this logo right here. So if you really like Thomas Christ Live, and you want to show everybody in the world how much you like Thomas Christ Live, and be one of the only people probably, in your town to have one, you can get a Thomas Christ Live shirt. So that's one thing. I have something else to announce, and a lot of you already know about this. I'm starting a new show next week, and so we'll still have. Do they ship to Ireland? I shipped a shirt out to Jade Star, so I'm pretty sure they will definitely ship to Ireland, because she lives in Australia. So if they'll ship to Australia, they'll ship just about any place. Anyway, next week I'm starting this new show. It's called You Rock, and what I'm gonna do is, so this show I have on Friday night, and I play my music. On Saturday, I'm going to play your music. Kind of like your music live, but a little more of a focus on like more kind of rock music and things like that. There's a lot of, I was really amazed at the amount of times today on watching YML I was throwing the horns in the chat, which is always a good thing. I like when I have to do that. That means it's a good show, a lot of rock music. But this is coming. There's a link in the description also to submit to this. We've already had a good number of people. Special thanks to Jade for helping to get the word out about this. And hey, it's Pete Johns. Welcome, Pete Johns. Glad to see you here. Great show earlier. But yeah, so we're gonna have this show. So you'll get a double dose because you watch YML on Friday, and then tune into this on Saturday, and then you'll have right after that Jade's opening hour and Pete's happy hour. So lots of content coming your way. But you can still submit for this. I already have about 14 or 15 submissions, so we're doing pretty good there. But would always like to have more. I'd always like to have more to feature your music because you rock. That's the whole point of the show. So anyway, enough about that. I got a lot of music to get to today. So go ahead and keep submitting for that show because I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. This next song, it's called The Art That Makes the World Go Round.
world go round. Just step to the side when you hear the sound of makers, creators, performers, illustrators, writers, uniters, real heavyweight fighters, the gods of today, and there's no time like the present to jump to the fore and represent. Connected to this world, what imminent onset of creative ascent. Ride this wave and connect your brain to the imagination strength before you go insane. Build new thoughts, new ideas, connections. It all builds to a point of reflection, direction, until it forms an inception. And never worry about perfection. Never be afraid, don't ever be ashamed. At the end of the day, our reward will be claimed.
That was the art that makes the world go round. Yeah, in a variety of genres. See, that's the thing. My album is almost like it's almost like not to toot my own horn or anything, but it's almost like an episode of YML. Just listen to my album. It's like a different band every song. But I try to have a variety. I think that's good. I serve the lyrics and I serve the song and not necessarily the other way around. But thank you so much, Jazzco. Thank you, Frigsy. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Hambo. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Joe. All right. Let's see what do we have next. We're gonna go metal. Who likes metal? I think we all like metal. This next song is called "Fail Harder." Not that again. I failed harder right there.
Better rusting tail. You know you're gonna fail, so feel harder. Feel harder. Feel harder. Feel harder. Feel harder.
Fail harder. There we go. That was it. Thank you so much, Hambo. Thank you, Frigsy. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Fail harder. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Gregory. What do we have up next? Oh, this is a good one. Assembly Mind. Here we go. This is Assembly Mind.
Manufacturing mayhem, directing destruction from my assembly mind. Comes pyrolytic production, compositing cacophony and fabricating hype, fortifying formulations for these vapid prototypes. Smash up all the parts, put them together again, magnifying madness to a glorious end. Supply without demand, keeping my no warehouse.
That was Assembly Mind from The Creator. What did Dave Fox have to say? At least the Uber driver is going with the flow and allowing us to stream to the car stereo. I think he may be a bit worried about having long-haired rockers headbanging in the car. Hello, Uber driver. I hope you're having a nice day. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Barry. All right, so this next song, let's see what we have. Oh, this is a favorite of mine. I like this one. I really like the lyrics of this song. Thank you, Hambo. This one's called Add Chaos. I'm gonna get a drink because I need a drink after that one. Yeah, this one's called Add Chaos. Yeah, we're gonna do this one right here. There's some German in this song if you pay attention. There's one German word in this song. And thank you very much, Jade, for pointing out the merch store. Once again, if you haven't seen it, check out Coffee Mug. Very cool. I'm not going to show you the t-shirt again because I'll show you the top of it. There you go. I don't want to have to move my camera again. Anyway, so pick that up. Use the code. What was the code? The Creator. That's right. Use the code The Creator, 7% off. All right. Here we go. This is Add Chaos. Well, we will do it. See, my iPad has been freezing up like this. I don't know why it does this. It'll eventually be fine, but there we go. If anybody knows what causes that, I'd be curious to know. All right, here we go. Add Chaos. That was Add Chaos. I know Pete Pete said that I say that was whatever after each song. And I tried to think, I can't think of any other way to do it at the end. So I think I'm just going to stick with it. It works. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Hambo. Dave Fox, M1 iPad has arrived. I can't wait to open that. Wait till tomorrow to open that. Man, I'd be digging into that package right now. You have more patience than I do. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Barry. Gorsium says it sounds like I did a line through my ear. Yeah, that's oral cocaine. So we're at the point of the show. This was always going to be an interesting point of this because there are 3 songs that I've never done live on a stream yet, and the next one is one of them. And the funny thing is, I really like these songs, especially this next one. This next one is it's called Brand New Revelation, and so I had to go in. I had to export the music for it because I hadn't done it before. Went practiced through it earlier today, and it went pretty well. But anyway, so we're getting a couple debuts in here, and this is one of them. So let's see. Here we go. Brand New Revelation.
Triumph while they rot and decay. You are the god of your world.
I think there's some bees in here. That was a brand new revelation from the new album, The Creator. Do you have The Creator? Have you bought it yet? Let us know in the chat what you think of it. Let us know what your favorite song is. I'd be curious to hear that. Let's see what people are saying. What are people talking about? Dragon Lady says, I like the sounds on this one. Reminds me of Nine Inch Nails. Yes. Thank you very much. I love it. Dave Fox, now I'm home and moved after the aftershocks to decent cans. It's so much better. Awesome. Very cool. Sion is here. Welcome, Sion. Glad to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Hambo says, great rhythm on that. Great lyrics. Thank you. What else? Anything interesting? Oh, take care, Frigsy. You probably already left, but I saw you there. If you're still here, take care. If not, well, I'm saying goodbye anyway. Hey, X, welcome. Glad to see you here. By the way, I put up, that's why you got to check the community tab every once in a while, because last night, I put up a shout out to X and Mr. Gary Hubbs. So everybody in our community rocks, but every once in a while, I think it's worth noting a few people, and so they're definitely people that you should check out. Definitely people you should be subscribed to if you're not already. So check that out. Let's see what we have next. We're gonna go a little bit 80s next, because this is the kind of 80s sounding song on the album. This one's called "In the Dark of Night." So that's and yeah, Gorsium is new. Welcome, Gorsium. You've been here for a couple streams though, so it's good to see you here again. We always welcome people, and if you haven't, by the way, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell and the like, and remember that Sharon is Karen. So since we know that Sharon is Karen, might as well do it, right? Let all your friends and acquaintances and family and whoever else that you think might be interested in what I'm doing here know about it, because the more people that know about it, the bigger it gets and the better it gets. So also, I do have PayPal up here, so if you do like the music and you want to show appreciation in that way, I'm more than happy to accept it. Of course, I don't expect anything, but it is available to you if you so choose. All right, so we're going to go to this next song, "In the Dark of Night." This is the 80s sounding song. I did this in Cubasis on the iPad. Of course, I finished it in Logic, as I always do, but I'll get the lyrics up here.
shine at the hour of noon. You could be dressed in black, drinking but red wine by the light of the moon. And when you're not distracted by the killers, you can see every shade of gray. 'Cause when the whole world's tucked in sleeping, won't hear the nonsense they say. Won't hear the nonsense they say. Won't hear the nonsense they say. I write my songs in the dark of night. Don't know if this is good or right. Making music in the middle of the night, and it's alright, alright. I write my songs in the dark of night. Don't know if this is good or right. Making music in the middle of the night, and it's alright, alright.
In the dark of night. I write my songs in the dark of night most of the time. Sometimes I write them during the day, though. Take a little creative liberty there. But I do kind of prefer to work in the nighttime. So I do the show when I do. Let's see what people are talking about. Barry said, I like art, the art that makes the world go round. And the one you played early on, maybe it was Optimized Performance or Right About Now. I don't know. It could be either one of those. I like both of them. Gorsium says, time moves faster on the internet. Yeah, it probably does. I think the internet makes time move faster. That's what I think. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, X. You all rock. Yeah, the nighttime is the right time. It's very good. I like that. So we're at the point where I'm going to do another song that I haven't done before. This is a song that we were talking about on some of the stuff that happened yesterday that... Yeah, buy the album and you won't forget. That's good. I like that. We were talking about this next song yesterday. So this next song is called We Are the Creators. And there's kind of a sing-along-y type of chorus with this that I thought would be cool to make a video where people send in clips of themselves lip-syncing to this song. So later on this weekend, I'm going to make a post on Create, Record, Release. By the way, if you're not subscribed to Pete's, join Pete's group on Facebook, Pete John's Create, Record, Release. You need to do that because it's really awesome. I know Facebook can be kind of a weird place sometimes, but I encourage you to join. It's just createrecordrelease.com. We'll take you there. Hyperlink to the group so you can join it. And anyway, I just want to see how many people we can get to do the to lip sync to the chorus of this song, so I can put together a video and feature all of you wonderful people in the video, because that would be really cool. Because it's kind of an anthemic song. I hope you'll agree. But anyway, enough blah blah blah. I'm gonna do the song so you can hear it. So here we go.
We've got a plan that they just don't understand, and they never could. creators and we're in command. Just like we said we would. We set the style, we start the trends all across the planet. We compose the music and we draw the designs. What you love, we began it. We are the creators, got no time for haters. 57 different flavors, because we're innovators. Sometimes instigators, performers, illustrators, writers, entertainers. We are the creators. We are the creators. Big or small, the architects of it all. We are the real life guides. Manufacturing our own world. Creativity explodes like bombs. We assemble and arrange the big picture. We put details in our devils. Doing lines and letters form all the shapes. We're revolutionaries and we are rebels. We are the creators, got no time for haters. 57 different flavors, because we're innovators. Sometimes instigators, performers, illustrators, writers, entertainers. We are the creators. We are the creators. Creators rock and force the world to roll like a stone, and it smokes like a bowl. We get you high when you're feeling so low, moving so fast, while time is passing too slow. It will hit you like an heart attack. We've got a gift you can never take back. Winners, creators, put our brain to the grind. The sparks will ignite. In this world we find. We are the creators, got no time for haters. 57 different flavors, because we're innovators. Sometimes instigators, performers, illustrators, writers, entertainers. We are the creators. We are the creators. We are the creators. We are the creators. We are the creators.
So that's the song. We are the creators, and we need you to help make a video. Because I just saw it while I was singing the song. I was thinking we could have like a Brady Bunch type of thing during those. Because there's not a lot. There's well, at the end there is. But we can put like a bunch of people on the screen. Depending on how many submissions, it could be a really cool thing. I think. Pete John said, "This is perhaps your most anthemic hook." I thank you so much for that, Pete. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Thank you, Jazzco. Thank you, Joe Glenn. Russ, we are English. Hardly work is our motto. Oh, man. Russ says, I got an excuse and I embrace it. Right on. All right. So that ends the first side of the record. Thank you, Barry. So that's kind of the, there's a more sort of positive side of the record, and then we go to the sort of darker side of the record, with this song, which you've heard a zillion times before on the show, and you're going to hear it one more time. Enjoy the show. I usually start with this song, so it's kind of weird doing it in the middle, but it makes sense because it starts that side of the record, I think. And we're frozen again. Oh, I love it. Bear with me, folks. There we go. I do hope you enjoy the show. Welcome to Black Cover. So cool to see you here. Welcome, Kim, Harden, Hudson. Good to see everyone here. It's so awesome. What are we talking about? I'm talking about the long weekend. Yeah, it is a long weekend. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. But, you know, I have to say, so many people like this time of year. By the way, thank you, Dragonley. Thank you, Black Covers. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Gary. And Gary was the other, I mentioned X earlier, and Gary was the other artist that I featured on my community tab. So, thank you, Barry. Thank you, Russ. Be sure to check them out and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. Watch all their music videos because they're really fucking awesome. Thank you, Dave. So anyway, yeah, people like this time of year, fall. I'll be honest with you, the only thing that I like about fall is football. I love football. Excited for it. I hate everything else about this time of year. It's really depressing. Like, the temperatures now, I don't know how many of you really know, like, are familiar with what Fahrenheit versus Celsius. We do Fahrenheit here in the United States. And after, we had the remains of Hurricane Ida came in earlier this week. We had some pretty heavy rain. And then now it's been just in the 70s. And that's kind of like what the forecast is for the rest of the next couple weeks. So, yeah, summer's coming to an end. And I find it really depressing because summer's my favorite time of year. And if I had more money, I would go and move to somewhere like California or Florida or something where it would just be like, summer all the time. So, because I really just can't stand fall. I hate the winter. Yeah, cold and snow and all that stuff. We're talking about the teams. Yeah, gonna be interesting. Russ is a Buffalo Bills fan. And I'm a Steelers fan. Of course, Steelers start off on the road in Buffalo. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, there is officially 3 more weeks of summer, but it's the weather's already starting to turn. And it's spring where Jade is, and it's pouring down rain. I'll tell you what, though, Russ. I really think you're gonna be okay. I don't give the Steelers on the road week 1. With some of the trouble that we've been having as far as injuries and stuff, I think the Bills have a really good chance. I'm definitely not counting on a win in that game. I think the Steelers will pick it up later because that's what they usually do, middle of the season. But early on, I think it's going to be a little bit rough. Week 1 on the road in Buffalo. I think the Bills might take that one. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah. Anyway. We need to get back to this music. So the next song, and this is kind of a preview of Song Timber. The next song is Burn It Down. And I'm not going to say any more about it. I'll just let you hear it. But this is kind of the direction that I'm thinking to go for my EP for Song Timber, which after this stream, I can finally get started on. So, here we go.
Sometimes you gotta destroy your creation with devastation, a celebration consisting of fire and mayhem. Repay them, I'd rather disobey them or display them as they really are. Welcome to my world of the bizarre. Load up the blowtorch, light them up, system explode, disrupt. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a blowtorch. is a form of construction, addition by subtraction, engage the suction. Bring your enemies down to the knees. It's a squeeze and there's no guarantees that I won't light it on fire, along with hope, promise, all desire. Engulf it all in kerosene. Strike the match, erase the dream. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a blowtorch. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a blowtorch. The gasoline is the oil, and the spark is the pigment. The world is our canvas. We'll paint it black with fire. The gasoline is the oil, and the spark is the pigment. The world is our canvas. We'll paint it black with fire. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a blowtorch. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a blowtorch. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a blowtorch. Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down with a motherfucking blowtorch.
Let's burn it down with the motherfucking blowtorch. See, what's been happening here is this is fun. My microphone is getting all tangled up with my headphones. Gotta love it. I don't even know what it did here. It's just all crazy. We're gonna fix this. I tried to fix it while I was singing earlier, and it just didn't work out. There we go. Thank you so much, Jade. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, X. As Pete John said, if you like what you're hearing, got the thumbs up button. That'd be cool. All right. Speaking of Russ, also I saw somebody mention Seattle Seahawks. Hey, Audible Video is here. Welcome, Audible. Glad to see you here. He has contributed to You Rock. And so should you. Anyway, the Seattle Seahawks are my backup team. They have been and it's kind of hypocritical. It's kind of heresy as a Steelers fan, but I just like Russell Wilson. I think he's a cool guy. It goes back to like the Legion of Boom days. I like the way that I just like the way that they play. So they're my backup team. If the Steelers don't make it, I'll be rooting for Seattle probably. So anyway. Speaking of Russ, this is I believe his favorite song. This one's called Trials and Errors.
Find Just do it, open a new eye and look through it. Why are you so afraid to experience something new when it's so easy to upgrade from all that you outgrew? Change the wiring in your brain and unlock your brand new eye. Stop toiling in vain. Begin to do instead of try. When you're looking through that eye, you will understand why. Once your brain gets wired right, it will end your longest night. These trials and errors might test and scare or discover a strange road. Might open this new mode. These trials and errors. These trials and errors. These trials and errors. These trials and
Trials and errors. We all have them. We all make them. We all go through that experience. Thank you so much, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Jade. Russ says, I don't talk turkey. Oh, hang on. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Dave. A lot of turkey talk going on. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jazzco. Dave Fox says, Seahawks are the first American football game I went to. Have a proper game short as well now. Obviously, mahusive and can never wear it. So you actually went to one of the UK games over there. They do a couple of them every year. Usually it's like the Jacksonville Jaguars and somebody. But I've never actually talked to somebody who's actually from the UK and went to a game. So that's really interesting. They are desperately trying to start up a team based, and they might, there's always rumors that they're going to move Jacksonville there. But it just never seems to happen. But they've been desperately trying to. Oh, you saw him in Seattle. All right. So we're still hunting for the elusive person. The Bills played there. Yeah. So Russ, did you go to one of the stadium or the UK London series games? The Steelers were over there at one point, I think. Anyway, so let's see. So what I have up next is a song called "Flaw in My Design." This is my favorite song on the record, me personally. Russ saw them at Wembley. Cool. So Russ did go. All right, so I do know somebody who went to a UK game. That's really cool. All right, so I'm going to do this next song here. Flaw in My Design, my personal favorite song on the album.
just disaster in my mind. Again, but no one knows for sure. The prognosis is the sickness when it all comes out in the wash. This for the true one, unforeseen. And it's alright, and it's okay. It's just a flaw in my design. And it's alright, and it's okay. It's just a flaw in my design. Beaten, at least I know the score. Everything worked out on paper. We all know dimension does its worst, and composition keeps no secrets. Got myself into this tragic form, and I'm weathered on the surface, fragile. I might erode to dust. This bust with no face to the sun. And it's alright, and it's okay. It's just a flaw in my design. And it's alright, and it's okay. It's just a flaw in my design. I could have been something special, but there's an error in creation. What did you think I would become? How did you think that I would grow? There's something wrong about this picture. It's flawed in its design. Why did you think I would become? How did you think that I would grow? There's something wrong about this picture. It's flawed in its design.
Flaw in my design. That was the last song there. We're talking about sports and football. Russ said it's too long though, Dave. You're used to UK football. Oh, he said I still don't get American football. See, I really like American football. People, sometimes complain because there's stops in the action, but it's really interesting the strategy that goes into it, and it's like a war. It's like this war of attrition that happens. It's really cool. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Audible Video. Joe Glenn used to be a rugby fan and quite often went to Twickenham to watch Wales. Very cool. And Russ says Shames Buffalo's hockey team aren't very good. I prefer watching Roger Waters in the arena there. Yeah. It's pretty good for our Pens. When we play the Buffalo Sabres as many times as we do per year, or we did last year. I don't remember. I don't think they're in our division. I think they were in our division last year because they had this weird thing going on. Football is chess with brain damage. Well, I mean, yeah, it does cause brain damage. Like that is true. Most of the NFL players have lifelong debilitating injuries. You just assume, like, when somebody's played football for 10, 15 years at the NFL level, like, they're going to be injured in some way for the rest of their lives. If they don't have the CTE, they'll have something else, a hip or something. All those injuries that they get add up over time. Kim says hockey is the only sport I like, and basketball is okay too. Yeah, I love hockey. Hockey's amazing. Fantastic sport. Basketball, like, we don't have a team here, so it's hard to get into. I was rooting for LeBron James when he was in Cleveland, but I really kind of, after he left Cleveland, I lost interest in it. Let's see. Even though I generally don't like Cleveland, but it was cool to see, because we don't have a team, so it was cool to see Cleveland win a couple things in that regard, and it wasn't detrimental to any team in Pittsburgh, which was nice. All right, what's next? Oh, I think Audible Video was asking about this. I was asking about this song, and here it is, Cyanide Blue. That's the next one on The Creator, live.
Cause this
Cyanide Blue. That one's for you, Audible Video. I know you said you liked the song. And Pete John said it would make a great acoustic cover. Well, it just so happens that there's a guy doing an acoustic cover show tomorrow night. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night, but maybe at some point. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be interested to see that happen. And what do you think, people in the chat? Would you like to see Pete cover this song? Let him know. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, John. Thank you, Audible. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Joe. You're welcome, Audible. Anytime. All right, so here's the last of the songs that I haven't done before. And we already got yeses from Dragon Lady. We got a yes from Kim. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Dave. Audible, not surprisingly, says yes. Send me the lyric sheet and a chord chart. I'll have to get that. I'll have to develop that. That's the one thing I don't write anything down. So, but I could. It could be done. Let me work on that one. I think it's almost unanimous. I think. I guess I have a little bit of work to do then. I have to do a chord chart for it. So this next one I haven't done before, and this is the last of the songs that I haven't done before. Just the lyrics will work. Okay, I can definitely do that. That one's easy. Let's see here. The feeling dies. Get those lyrics up. It's been so great seeing all of you here for all these things over the last 2 days. Really excited to have this album out there, and I'm glad that people seem to be enjoying it, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Feeling die. There it is. Okay.
Like a heart that pumps gray blood. This heart left vacant, lifeless. A 5-hour drizzle won't cause a flood. What's left devoid of purpose, like a snake without a head. This alligator's toothless, can't bite you when it's dead. pretend this doesn't exist. What are you doing? You're swimming in denial. Keep running, no one's chasing. What are you afraid of facing? You keep running, no one's chasing. What are you afraid of facing? You keep running, no one's chasing. What are you afraid of facing? You keep running, no one's chasing. What are you afraid of facing? Devil runs out of meaning, and none can never thrive. A truth can't pass the screening. That's when the feeling dies. Devil runs out of meaning, and none can never thrive. A truth can't pass the screening. That's when the feeling dies. Our truth will last forever. Your kingdom's built on lies. Our truth will last forever. Your kingdom's built on lies. Our truth will last forever. Your kingdom's built on lies. Our truth will last forever. Your kingdom's built on lies.
The feeling dies. There you go. Gary Hubbs asked, Thomas isn't drinking pure vanilla extract, is he? And as funny as that is, no, this is some special stuff. I think I talked about it recently in another live stream, but this is Fentiman's Curiosity Cola, the very best. This is like a commercial. Please buy Fentiman's botanically brewed Curiosity Cola, traditional botanical cola beverage with herbal extracts. There you go. So yeah, there probably is vanilla extract in it, but it's not pure vanilla extract. Thank you, Gary, Dave, Joe, Bear, Dragon Lady, Audible, Video, Kim, Jazzco. All right. I thought I saw John Frank was in here. Hey, how you doing, John Frank? Glad to see you here. Audible Videos, Thomas's Werthers. It's uncommonly good. It is uncommonly good. I will say that. So now I'm going to do another song that you will probably relate to. But I especially relate to. Thank you, John. Really appreciate it. Procrastinator. That's what I am. I'm a procrastinator. Hi, my name is Tom, and I'm a procrastinator. I need to go to Procrastinators Anonymous. That's where I should be. It's amazing this album even came out because I'm such a procrastinator. But that's what we have to fight through. Because you don't want to, you know what happens when you procrastinate, you miss out on stuff. Why do I feel like I'm missing a song here? This is not good. Oh, wait, it got flipped around somehow. That's alright. Here we go, this is a song called Procrastinator.
much time wasted, a half a lifetime gone, always saving for tomorrow what I could do today. It never changes. My clock is rotted black. The meter is running still, and I'm the one who'll pay. Procrastinator, my life lies undefined. The promise of tomorrow, clouds of failure around now. Procrastinator, the one who sits and stares at an empty shell. I hate as hell. My hands are up and bound. All that could have been gained has turned to total loss, and the simple act of doing is the bridge I cannot cross. And now with this shame, I deserve all of the blame. My life is great and complete. Sleeping, I sweat through the sheets, thinking of what could have been, snatching defeat from the wind. Maybe someone can relate, always the one but too late. Procrastinator, I'm guilty of this sin. I've missed every shot I've ever had, that I just didn't take. Procrastinator, always running from myself. I became the villain who doesn't let me come away. I guess this is my fate, the ticket I have drawn to procrastinate, obliterate, and never see the dawn.
Procrastinator. There it was. There it is. Procrastinator. I want to say goodbye to Dragon Lady. See you by Audible Video. PA and PA, you need to start that group, Pete John says. I might need to get some context for that one. I don't see it. Anyway. So thank you so much, everybody. There's only one more song left on the album. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, John. Thank you, Barry. And I'll be honest with you, I could have ended the album right there with this song. But I didn't want to end it with Procrastinator because that seemed like too low of a note to end on. So there is one more song. I forgot to mention when I did my live Q&A last night that the next song, which is Mercurochrome, this is definitely something I should have mentioned in the live Q&A, and I just thought of it earlier this morning. It uses some really weird instruments. It uses as instruments a 3-hole punch, an electric hair trimmer, and the tines of a plastic comb. Also, I think I whistled in there. There's a whistling. I did a little whistling in there too, in a really weird way, and it's buried in the mix. You can't really hear it, but maybe I really should have done. Maybe I'll have to do a behind the track on Mercurochrome by itself because it's definitely the most bizarre song on the album. And I set out when I went to make this song. I set out to make what is the weirdest song that I could possibly make. Because I always want to have some kind of really weird song on the album, and so this is the song. And it's inspired. It's inspired by everything. What it's inspired by is back in the 1950s and stuff. There was this stuff that they used to put on cuts. It was called Mercurochrome. Every mother and grandmother had this stuff, and apparently it really burned really bad when you would put it on, and it left a red stain on everything that it touched. And it was based on it has mercury in it. That's why it's called Mercurochrome, and it's used in laboratory settings also, but they banned it for use for commercial sale because they found out that it causes cancer or something. It's like really bad stuff. Yeah, and it is. Gary, it's a fantastic sounding word. So I'm in this Facebook group for like mid-century stuff. It's like it's an interior design kind of a thing. But somebody posted a picture of a bottle of it and said, "Anybody remember this?" I'm a little too young. I don't think. My mother may have had a bottle of it in the cupboard, that had been there for way too long, but I don't personally remember Mercurochrome, but I'm sure my grandmother had it. But anyway, I just thought it was a cool thing, and that's what inspired me to write this song. So we're gonna finish up here today with Mercurochrome. I do want to check. Okay. Was that the other song still going? That's not good. Let's try that again.
disinfect. Take all this pain away. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go astray? Just burning fuel on this nowhere road. The more I've had to pay, the more that I owe. I done everything right. The sting of my life was bad. I done everything right. And the dream now is dead. This time is different is the biggest lie I know. The more I try to hide my scars, the more they show. All the things that I created have been destroyed, and there's not much left that I can still avoid. Wearing my soul on my sleeve again. If they can't see you die, then you're just a boy. It's all this shit that I've been forced to bear. Sooner or later, see, no one fucking cares. I done everything right. The sting of that lie was bad. I done everything right. And the dream now is dead. I done everything right. The sting of that lie was bad. Done everything right. And the dream now is dead. I done everything right. The sting of lies I was fed. I done everything right. And the dream now is dead.
So there you go. That was Mercurochrome. Hello to Synth Widow Joe. How you doing? Thank you very much, and goodbye to Russ. Good night, Russ. Oh, that's right. It's about that time, isn't it? And it is about that time for us too. That was the final track on the album. So if you don't have the album, down there below. Once again, if you did enjoy the music that you heard tonight, there is a PayPal link up there. No pressure or anything, but certainly it is available. And it helps us to keep the lights on, as Pete Johns likes to say. So thank you very much, Dave. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, John. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Synth Widow. Thank you, Barry Glenn. All right. So, and yeah, we do have that merch available. Got this, look at this coffee mug, Thomas Christ. You can drink your morning coffee out of this. Drink it like a rock star, because you rock. And don't forget, no, Gary, I don't do the joke. That's Pete's joke. And I'm gonna let him have the joke. I don't want to steal his thunder with that one. But anyway, yeah, you'll be a rock star with this, and you can because you all rock, and there is the link in the description to submit your songs, because I want to hear your songs, and the best way to do that is to submit them for the show, which begins next week on Saturday. So it'll be 1 week and a day from today, on September 11th, as weird a day as that is. But at any rate, that's when it's going to start, and it'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday next week. So I know a lot of you have already submitted, and but if you haven't, my goodness, please submit, because you want to get in on the ground floor. You know, when Pete Johns started YML, I was honored to be on the very first episode, and it's always cool, you know, because it changes and things are different, and as time goes on, and it's always just cool to be there for the first show, and you're going to be in it. Kim's going to be in it. Gary's going to be in it. So you want to get in on this. Submit your track so you can be on episode 1. And at this point, you know, it is getting filled up a little bit. So hopefully we can squeeze them all in. We've got 2 hours, because then Jade will be on with the opening hour, and after that we'll have Pete Johns. So we have a tight window. We have a tight time period frame that we need to do things in. So we're trying to get as many songs as we can, but if not, you know, I'm just going to take them in the order they come, basically. So I think that's the most fair thing to do. But I think hopefully we can get them all in. I'm going to have to do a test run of this anyway, because I've never done it before. So I need to just make sure that I know how I got to get in a flow, because I don't want to learn on the job. You know what I mean? Awesome, Joe. That would be great. Would love for you to send a track in, because I know you have some good ones. A lot of good ones, actually. But at any rate, I think I've been on here long enough. We did 18 songs. My goodness. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I want to get to work on song Timber. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get started on that, I think. So I want you all to have a great evening. And remember, you rock. So keep on rocking. Good night, everyone.